Yo, what's up? I know everybody always wanted me to do a freestyle video with the Mohawk, so here we go. First, we're gonna draw our design out, just a little bit of it. Now, I usually like to draw my design out with a lot of hair, cause just in case the way I want to fade it, and I want to keep the design a little bit darker than, you know what I'm saying, the fade, so it contrasts a little bit better. So I always like to keep a little hair on extra, so that's how we're gonna do it. So first we're gonna sketch our design, and then we're gonna move on from there. Alright? And if you're tuning in for the first time, thanks for tuning in. And all my regular subscribers, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I do this for you. I'm getting a lot of good feedback on the videos. It's helping a lot of people out. The fade technique, they catching on to it. And I just think it's an easy way to cut hair. Like, cutting hair shouldn't be so simple, because, you know, from a barber eye, I see it pretty simple. So I always try to show it the way I see it. But, you know, we carving out the design. Now, this is something that I'm thinking about in my mind. So, like, I always tell people, designs is not something you learn how to do. It's either you got it or you don't, but you could always copy. But right now, what I'm doing right now is fading around the design. So I'm drawing my God kind of in an awkward way, but because I want to have it to where it fades into the design. So that's why I draw the God that way. Right now I'm debulking with the 1.5 just to lay down the hair, and then I'm gonna go against it just to give it nice. I don't want to have it too light, so that's why I go with the bigger clip. So I'm blending it in as I go. Now I'm working out that outline right there with the one guard open. Usually I open it when I get more towards the Mohawk, and when I get towards the line, I always like to close it up a little bit, because you want to take out the line where it's closer to the Mohawk. And when you open it up towards the top of the Mohawk, then you give yourself a lot of room for error, so you don't take the Mohawk part too light. Now I'm debulking with the one guard just to lay it down just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So when you're done at the end, you don't have to do so much fine tuning at the end. So using a lot of corner on my blade, because I don't want to lighten up the whole design where that's at. So I still want to keep that. It's gonna look like a little bit of burst over there towards the back of the Mohawk, and right there I'm just using my bare line, my trimmers, not the trimmers, but I'm using my walls without the guard right there. So just using the corners just to fade out the design, fade out the guide a little bit. So don't mind me, I'm moving fast over here. So you might say this dude sound nervous on the phone. But you know, I'm having fun with this, because you're supposed to have fun when you cut hair. So now I'm lightening up a little bit on top of the design, because I want to give it a little flavor. So, you know, that's how I do. Like, usually when you first start designs, you might copy whatever somebody might come into your shop with. Try tracing out first, and then after you get the hang of it, then you start freaking out with the designs and adding your own flavor to it. So now I'm adding some more to the design. So I'm adding the extra line over there. And then we're gonna add some more lines, you know what I'm saying, just to make the design pop a little bit. So when the Mohawk is done and the fade is in, the design is gonna pop. Yeah, we're gonna use the liners, and we're gonna pretty much give it like a little baldness over there, and then we're gonna pretty much have it like a skin fade look, so no sideburns. shape it back up, of course. We're gonna debolt the front. Draw a guide on the back half. Now I'm gonna put a design back there, so that's why I didn't really fully go towards the back with the design, with the guide, I mean. So I'm doing a little creative stuff just to make the Mohawk a little slicker than normal. Yeah, now we're gonna blend out that guy right there with the one and a half, the one guard half open, and we're gonna pretty much get that out right there. And then we're gonna come behind with that with the 1.5. We always start open and then close it up as we see please. Then we debulk always. That's to just keep, when you debulking and you going like with the grain of the Mohawk, you pretty much shaping the Mohawk in the form that you want it. So especially like towards the back over there. Like, alright, so now we're using just the raw blade alone, no guards on it. Now we're gonna hit them with the line real quick. You know, one thing about little kids, like when you cutting their hair, they always want to look up. So it's hard to shape them up with them looking up. So you always tell them to look down while I shape you up, because you only lifting up your forehead, and I can't shape you up like that because you're not gonna walk around like that. So your hairline ain't gonna look straight. So you tell them look down so I can shape you up. Like you see him raising his eyebrows over there. So you just gotta tell them like, look, don't look up. I'm shaping up your front line. You don't want this, the most important part right here. A little debulk, you know. Yeah, and if you're tuning in right now, just follow me on Instagram, Sneed_the_barber. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. And Strictly Skills Barbershop, one word. You know what I mean? Like my videos, share it if you feel somebody needs it. You know what I mean? And shouts out to all my subscribers. It's another video for y'all to rock with. So right now we proceed to clean out the design with the razor, just to make the design look clean. So when the haircut is done, that design is flawless. You always gotta tell the kids to sit up, especially when they sitting on the booster seat and they slipping down. You gotta tell them, sit on up. This the razor. This joint right here is sharp. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when I got the razor, I just be freestyling. I might add to the design while I'm razoring also, you know? And like sometimes when you see the design, you might see other stuff that could go with the design. You might see a swirl in your head. That's just how it goes when I'm doing the design. Other stuff might come to mind. Cause sometimes you might finish a design and you like, damn, I could have looped it right there. I could have added this. I could have added that. You know, that's just how it go. But you, at the same time, you don't want to do too much. You don't want to put a big old design all over somebody's head and it look crazy. Too much designs ain't no good either. And another thing, designs ain't for everybody. So I don't think every barber should. They shouldn't do design. They shouldn't have to do designs. Like, that's not a requirement to being a barber. You doing designs is just an extra service that you can make extra money at. Now, if you know how to draw, if you're artistic, then it's cool. But if not, no biggie. You know what I mean? Send the money to somebody else. Send them to me. Tell them go to Strictly Skills and go see Sneed the barber. He got you. He gonna hook you up. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And see, this is another reason why you gotta charge kids like pretty much close to grown-up prices, because they get everything the grown-up get. They get the razor, they get everything. So it's not like back in the days where a kid would get a Caesar and you letting them go. It's different now. They getting Mohawk, south of France. They want the razor, they get the scissors, they get everything. So, and it might take a little longer because they might move. So that's when people come in my shop and they be like, yo, why the kids' price is so high? I be like, look, I treat them like grown-ups. So that's why it's so high. And, you know, we gonna hook them up. That's just what it is. And see right there, I was just about to scissor the cut, but then I saw a little something that made me want to add this to the design. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, sometimes you be into the work and then you just want to go all in. So I added a little couple loops, a little something extra to the design. You know, the kid got a little tight because he thought the cut was over. But nah, not yet, youngster. I'm giving you some fire today. clip, scissor, little shears over comb, smoothing it off. But once again, man, I always have fun making these videos, and I'm glad y'all like it, and I'm glad you learning from it. And I guess I'll see y'all on the next one. Alright, it's Mr. Sneeze signing out. Strictly Skills Barbershop. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Sneed_the barber. Strictly Skills Barbershop. That's what I represent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out, man. I'm gonna let you enjoy the music until the cut is over. Peace.